In a quiet, snowy village, the streets were decorated with colorful Christmas lights, and cheerful music filled the air. Among the villagers lived two men side by side. One was wealthy, his house shining with golden windows, dressed in the finest clothes, and he walked proudly, greeting no one. He believed that money could solve any problem, and he often looked down on those who had less. The other man, poor but wise, spent his days reading books, writing notes, and helping those around him. He carried a small notebook, always scribbling ideas to make life better, and the villagers respected him for his knowledge and kindness. Even on this snowy morning, with children playing in the snow and birds singing, the contrast between pride and humility, wealth and wisdom, was clear to everyone who passed by. The rich man thought only of himself, while the wise man quietly thought of how to help his neighbors, preparing for the joyful Christmas day ahead. As the villagers prepared for Christmas, the wealthy man proudly displayed his gifts, thinking that his riches would make him admired and envied by everyone. He paraded through the streets, showing off golden ornaments and luxurious decorations, expecting admiration from his neighbors. Meanwhile, the wise man quietly helped others, guiding children to hang ornaments properly, sharing simple gifts, and teaching small lessons about kindness and generosity. Though he had little, he gave what he could, and the villagers appreciated his humility and knowledge. It became clear that admiration and respect did not come from wealth alone, but from how one treated others and shared what they had, especially during this festive season. One snowy evening, just days before Christmas, heavy snow blocked the village paths, and some lights flickered and went out. The villagers were anxious, worried that their celebrations would be ruined. The wealthy man tried to solve the problem by offering money, hiring workers, and buying equipment, but nothing seemed to work. Frustration and panic spread as the snow continued to fall. Meanwhile, the wise man calmly observed the situation, noting where the snow was heaviest and which areas needed the most attention. He gathered a few helpers and devised a plan using simple tools and clever solutions. His confidence and calm demeanor inspired hope among the villagers, and they followed his guidance, working together to restore the village's paths and decorations. The wise man led the villagers in clearing the snow and restoring the decorations. Children carried small lanterns and ornaments, while adults helped move tools and materials. Even the wealthy man, observing the teamwork, realized that his money alone could not accomplish what the community had achieved together. Step by step, the village began to shine again, lights sparkling, the Christmas tree tall and decorated, and the streets safe and accessible. The wise man encouraged everyone to share their ideas, work together, and remember that each small effort made a big difference during this festive season. Thanks to the wisdom and leadership of the humble man, the village was saved just in time for Christmas. The lights sparkled, children laughed, and the streets were filled with joy. The wealthy man watched quietly, realizing that his riches could not create happiness or solve real problems on their own. He approached the wise man and expressed gratitude, learning that generosity, knowledge, and teamwork were far more valuable than gold. The villagers celebrated together, exchanging gifts, singing carols, and sharing in the warmth of the festive night. This Christmas, The villagers learned an important lesson. True wealth is not measured by money, but by knowledge, kindness, and the joy of helping others. The wise man reminded everyone that pride and arrogance can never solve real problems, but humility, patience, and teamwork can overcome even the greatest challenges. As the snow fell softly and the Christmas lights twinkled, the rich man reflected on his mistakes, grateful for the wisdom he had witnessed. Children played happily, neighbors exchanged smiles and gifts, and the village felt more united than ever before. In the end, everyone understood that Christmas was not about riches or luxury, but about sharing, learning, and spreading warmth and hope in the hearts of others.